Hello, time for a Friday edition of Mornings with Stanley. It's a late afternoon edition. I got up early this morning, did my resistance training. I'm doing this today was leg day, and I ran out of time. I wasn't able to finish all of them because I had to get ready to go to a funeral down in Evant, Texas. I was driving Becky King and her husband Jimmy, who are, Becky's a children's coordinator at church, and we went to a church member's funeral, or a brother of a church member's funeral, down Evant, which meant we drove down through Hico, my old stomping grounds, for 5 years. And actually Jimmy's family is from, used to have land. His grandparents lived on a ranch down there between Hico and Hamilton, so drove through there, and it was good. I mean, it's a good visit and nice funeral. And came back. I showed them the parsonage in Hico and a few other people in Hico, where Celeste Surratt, who is a member here in St. Mark, her grandfather lived in Hico, and I showed them where her house was, where his house was. It's no longer there. The house has been moved to up on what they call the old Stephenville Highway. And anyway, drove around Hico, didn't see a single person I knew. It's only been 5 years and about 4 months. I did see a few cars. I knew there were some people at the church, but we didn't stop. So, hope there wasn't a funeral at the church. I don't remember seeing anything about anybody passing away, so I think they have some event on Sunday they're probably getting ready for. So, I guess I'll get this video done. Stanley's ready for a walk because we didn't get our walk this morning. I just came home. I got home a couple hours ago and went straight to bed. I was so tired. I didn't sleep well last night. So I took a nice long nap. So this is late afternoon. It's after 4 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it's after 4. We haven't had our walk yet, so I'm going to take them on a walk. And then I guess I'm just gonna hang out. So let me put Stanley out of the room. He'll be very excited to get his walk. And Lucy, she hasn't even been in the house since I've been back. I think she just doesn't like getting in. Well, she loves this cool weather. The wind is blowing, and she'll just sit out there all day long. And I think she likes that as much as she doesn't like coming through the dog door. She hates hot weather, though. She's a cold weather dog. Here is our reading for Friday of week 23. Righteous people before God only. We ended yesterday with the question, is the order washed, sanctified, justified the right order? Or should justified come first? For a long time I thought the order was wrong, but I've come to the conclusion that the order is profoundly and significantly right. If to be justified comes first, theologically speaking, then you might be justified in the sight of God. In his sight, you are justified through forgiving grace. He sees you as no longer a sinner, but as righteous. Well, this may be true in the sight of God. We are not yet justified in the sight of men, nor in our own sight, not until we know we are washed and sanctified. The washing and the sanctifying is the justification before people and before ourselves. People and we ourselves see that we are different, washed and sanctified, and therefore justified. We stand righteous not only before God, but before people and ourselves. The justification is based not only on a supposed transaction between you and God, but it is also based on the manifest fact of your being washed and sanctified. The all-around facts between you and God, you and people, and you and yourself justify the claim of change. You are changed. The facts say so. Therefore, the justification is based on facts, facts that are manifest. You were washed, you were sanctified. It is an all-around justification based on facts. The justification that is based only on being made righteous before God lacks complete justification if it is not based also on being washed and sanctified. It lacks verification and fact. Therefore, the justification that is based only on a transaction between the soul and God lacks the verification in life of being washed and sanctified. This justification, coming last, is a more complete justification. Here's our prayer for today. O God, my Father, I feel reconciled with you and therefore justified, but I am doubly assured by the washing and the sanctifying. This is full justification, therefore full assurance. My whole being cries gratitude. Amen. I think that he is confusing what we normally say. I'm not saying he's wrong, but I think what he's talking about, the difference between justification and sanctifying, that once we're sanctified, that's when we're right before God and people. And I don't know, maybe Jones and I will have this conversation in eternity someday, and he'll tell me, you are never right, Andy, or you are never right when you disagreed with me, Andy. Here's our affirmation for the day. I am washed and sanctified and therefore justified before God and people and myself. Jesus is Lord.